What is going on, guys? It's your boy Chris. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel on this Sunday, January 13th, 2019. I'm, of course, Chris. If you guys haven't done so already, man, if you guys are so far enjoying the uploads that I have been doing, I got Raw review, SmackDown review, NXT review. I did a Throwback Thursday Royal Rumble 2001 review. That is also live on the channel. Also, I did a top 5 greatest Money in the Bank cash-ins of all time video. And also yesterday, I did an NXT takeover, or NXT UK takeover Blackpool review. That is also live on the channel. All links to those videos will be down below in the description. If you guys are enjoying all the uploads that I did so far this whole entire week, please hit that thumbs up, comment down below, hit that subscribe button down below, turn that bell for all notifications, and let's go over the news that I have today on episode 1 of the Wrestling Fan Podcast. I have news today. Well, I have news on the unique deal, the details on the unique deal that WWE offered the Young Bucks and Hangman Page. What did they offer? I'll let you guys know right here today. Also, I have news on Chris Jericho's AEW contract. It's reportedly for 3 years. We'll talk about that here. I can't believe there's even news on Ryback. There's news on Ryback. Ryback comments on possibly joining AEW. What does that mean? I have no idea. I have news here on Lars Sullivan's Raw debut postponed due to illness. We'll talk about that also. There is a major plan right now. A major planned WWE WrestleMania match could possibly be off the card. We'll talk about that also. WWE announces a brand new tournament. It's called a Worlds Collide Tournament. Who's in it? Where would it take place? You guys will find that right here on the podcast also. And WWE launching a performance center in the United Kingdom. We'll go all over that right here on episode number 1 of the Wrestling Fan Podcast. First things first, man. I want to talk about what happened yesterday at NXT UK TakeOver. You know, the matchup, the whole pay-per-view was really good. And like I said before, they gotta have a WrestleMania in the UK. That's just my honest opinion. The show was really good. The match order was just great in itself. All the competition was really, really good. The crowd was just on fire literally all day long yesterday. And I really enjoyed that takeover. NXT UK has a lot of potential. They have a lot of potential. Now that Walter is there, you got guys like Pete Dunne, you got Tony Storm, you got Rhea Ripley there, Mustache Mountain, guys like that. They have a lot of potential there. I just wanted to talk about that real fast. The first news I have today, we'll kick things off with the Young Bucks and Hangman Page. Details on a unique deal WWE offered the Young Bucks and Hangman Page. Now, Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, and Hangman Page turned down offers from WWE in order to be part of the new All Elite Wrestling promotion, headed by Jacksonville Jaguars co-owner Tony Khan. Triple H reportedly had worked hard and offered unique deals in hopes for signing all 4 men, according to Dave Meltzer in the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter. According to Meltzer, Page's deal was to work NXT for main roster money. Page was to have been pushed as one of the top stars on the brand. WWE had a unique 3-year deal for the Bucks plan, which would have been the same amount of money as AJ Styles. This deal included having their Being in the Elite show aired weekly on the WWE network. It also had a unique 6-month window that would have allowed them out of the contract if they weren't happy in their position. They held a 12-hour conversation with Triple H and praised them for how things were being handled. Triple H loved the humor on Being in the Elite, reportedly. To be honest with you, man, a 6-month window, that is crazy in itself. A 6-month window that would have allowed them out of their contracts if they weren't happy in their position. I mean, when you're going to WWE, obviously, you're going to get paid handsomely. But honestly, if I'm the Young Bucks and Hangman Page, I wouldn't even go to WWE. You see how the product is right now, especially on Raw and SmackDown. They're not that good. And I respect Triple H for even talking to them for 12 hours. I can imagine the type of offers Triple H has been offering them for 12 hours. Negotiating and talking on the phone and everything, keeping their energy going for 12 hours, that is tough. But you gotta commend Triple H for what he did. He tried, but he failed. And can you blame the Young Bucks and Hangman Page? Can you really blame them? No. No. The reason why AEW is even existing is because they want to make a difference. And I'm going to be totally behind AEW. I'm totally going to be behind them. But who is to say, oh, just because you're watching WWE, you can't watch AEW? Who says I can't watch another wrestling promotion? Show me. I would love to watch AEW. I would love to watch men like Pac and Hangman Page and Chris Jericho and the Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes, possibly Kenny Omega. We're gonna find out where I think most likely he's gonna go to AEW once his contract is expiring on January 31st. And for the people that say, oh, Kenny's contract is expiring on the 31st. Oh, he's gonna be in the Royal Rumble. No. Why would Kenny Omega show up at the Royal Rumble? His contract's up on the 31st. The Rumble event is on the 27th. He's going to stay loyal. He's going to technically milk out the rest of his contract until January 31st. And once that day comes, he's going to sign most likely with AEW. I mean, do I want to see Kenny Omega in WWE? Yes. Do I want to see Kenny Omega fight against AJ Styles at WrestleMania? Yes. But let me say this now. The fact that I heard that Kenny Omega turned down the offer from WWE is clearly telling me he's going to AEW. Clearly he's telling me. And I said this on Twitter. I said this to everybody else that I've talked to about this. If Kenny wanted the money, he would have been left New Japan and went to WWE. If he wants to be happy and work with his friends, let him go to AEW. You gotta think about that. Kenny would have been left if it was for the money. Even Jericho said it at the freaking AEW rally. He's not in AEW for the money. He already has the money. He's just there because he wants to be a part of a big difference in professional wrestling. Can you blame Jericho? No. Jericho's gonna be pushed. He's gonna be one of the top guys in AEW. So is Hangman Page, and so is Pac. But you gotta think about that. It's gonna be a domino effect. Once those two guys have already been signed, there's gonna be more guys are gonna want to come to AEW. To be honest, and all AEW is waiting for is for certain contracts in WWE to expire from certain superstars. Like, I don't know. We don't know whose contract's expiring. Maybe they'll get Nakamura. I heard his contract's offered. His contract's out in March. Who's to say AEW will sign Nakamura? Who's to say that? But that is a unique deal, though, for the Young Bucks. That is a very unique deal. If a Hangman Page to work on NXT for main roster money, the fact that he turned that down, you gotta really respect that. Cause I really think so. That the Young Bucks and Hangman Page and Cody Rhodes and Kenny Omega, they're watching the company. And not only that, if Kenny Omega was to see what happened on Raw Monday night, you could tell why he turned down that offer. On top of that, Kenny Omega wanted full creative control, and Vince said no. That is a deal breaker. But that is the unique deals Triple H offered the Young Bucks and Hangman Page. Chris Jericho. Man, do I love Chris Jericho. If you see this match against Naito back at Wrestle Kingdom 13, oof, brutal match. Love that match though. I've seen highlights of it. Crazy shit. And for the folks out there that think Chris Jericho will be the same way he is now in WWE, no, not gonna happen. Chris Jericho's AEW contract reportedly for 3 years. Chris Jericho's new contract with All Elite Wrestling is reportedly for 3 years, according to Dave Meltzer on the Wrestling Observer Radio. Meltzer said Jericho revealed that this is the best contract of his career. Chris Jericho also talked with AEW and WWE up until the last minute, signing his AEW contract just recently. It came down to AEW offering him a better deal. Jericho will be allowed toward New Japan Pro Wrestling and his crews, which are speculated in the contract. Good for Jericho. Good for Chris Jericho. You know, like I said earlier, Jericho's not there for the money. He even said it on the AEW rally back on Tuesday. He's not there for the money. He's not there. He's being there because he feels that AEW can make a difference in professional wrestling. And Jericho, the work of art that Jericho's been doing since he was in New Japan, you know, matches with Naito and everything, his match with Omega back in 2017, which is, to my opinion, is match of the year candidate for 2017. I can't really, I think it was last year, I'm not really too sure. Didn't Jericho and Omega fight in Wrestle Kingdom 12? Let me know down in the comment section. I have no idea. But I think it was last year against Omega. I think it was Omega last year. But Jericho, I think he's 47, 48 years old. And I'm going to say this now. You know you're supposed to hit your prime like in your 30s and shit. Jericho is he's still there in his prime. Think about it. He's still in his prime. He's performing like he's in his prime. He's performing like he won the Undisputed Championship back in 2001. Honestly. Jericho's best thing, his best gimmick with WWE was obviously, you know, the list, obviously. The list. That was the best gimmick Jericho had in his whole career. To be honest with you. But this Jericho now, the Jericho that we're getting in AEW, this is going to be the best Jericho yet to date. And for Jericho to go to AEW, I'm looking forward to the matches with Jericho. Jericho versus Pac, Jericho versus Hangman Page, Jericho versus Cody Rhodes. We might get Jericho versus Omega 2. Sign me up. Sign me the fuck up. Jericho's deal with AEW, 3 years. Ryback comments on possibly joining AEW. Now, former WWE superstar Ryback has responded to a follower on his official Twitter account about the possibility of joining All Elite Wrestling. He says, and I quote, "I'm extremely happy for all involved, and I've known Cody Rhodes a long time. I have 2 more stem cells procedures and a shoulder scope to get me where I need to be in January, and will then evaluate everything wrestling-wise. I can't be anything less than my best ever if I returned." Do you want to see Ryback in AEW? To be honest, I don't care. I really don't care. Ryback, he had that good run in 2012. He had that good run. But then once he turned heel, he went down. Do I care about Ryback? No, I don't. But him in AEW, there's potential there. But at this point, I don't really care about Ryback. Do you care about Ryback? I'm like 70-30 not caring. 70-30. That's my honest opinion on that part. Lars Sullivan's WWE Raw debut postponed due to anxiety attack. Now, I hope Lars Sullivan gets better. You know, anxiety attacks are no joke at all. I know a few people that have anxiety attacks, and, you know, they're not really pretty. So I hope Lars Sullivan gets better. NXT star Lars Sullivan was recently announced to be called up to the main roster, and creative has major plans for him on the Raw brand. But things haven't gone to plan, and everything regarding his push is up in the air as of right now. Dave Meltzer, now get this. I don't know if you guys want to see this or not, but what I'm about to tell you might actually scratch your head a whole lot. Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer Newsletter is reporting that Lars Sullivan versus John Cena at WrestleMania 35 is under consideration, but Sullivan has yet to debut on the main roster and has planned for Raw this week, likely a dark match, because he reportedly suffered an anxiety attack back on Monday. Sullivan was then again booked for a dark match prior to SmackDown Live, but didn't show up as well and flew back home to Colorado. Feeding Lars Sullivan to the wolves already. You plan on having big plans for Lars Sullivan, yet you're giving him John Cena at WrestleMania. Let that sink in, folks. You're giving Lars Sullivan a big push in 2019 on the Raw brand, but then again, you're giving him John Cena at WrestleMania. That's the push that you're having. That's the big push. Are you fucking serious? You're feeding him to, no question, one of the greatest of all time. Yeah, sure. But you're giving him John Cena that big of a match at WrestleMania already? He hasn't even made his debut yet, and you're giving him John Cena for WrestleMania? I don't know how I feel about that. At least build him up for, like, through the course of the year. I just don't see why you're giving him John Cena for WrestleMania. And think about this. All the guys in the past that has been pushed, good push, Rusev, Kevin Owens. What happened when they got pushed against John Cena? Failed. The only guy, from what I can think of, the only good guy that started 1 year and then got fed to John Cena immediately was AJ Styles. And he has great success against John Cena. Great success. I don't know. Let me guys know down in the comment section what you guys think about this Lars Sullivan push for WrestleMania against John Cena. I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see here. I have 3 more stories for you guys here. Then we'll wrap it up here. Major planned WWE WrestleMania match could be off the card. Now, hold on. Yeah, okay. According to Dave Meltzer, the Wrestling Observer Newsletter, a planned WrestleMania 35 meeting between John Cena and impending NXT call of Lars Sullivan, which had previously been reported, could be off. Now all of a sudden it could be off. Sullivan was supposed to debut in some manner on Monday's Raw, but he either failed to show up at the arena or arrived and left the building before the show. Have apparently suffered an anxiety attack, because we just reported this. Meltzer notes that the WWE office is very understanding of mental health issues following their experiences with NXT commentator Mauro Ranallo, who has been very public about his long battle with bipolar disorder, and they took the time to speak with Sullivan and help him through his issues. Believing the matter was resolved, WWE scheduled Sullivan for a dark match at the following night on SmackDown Live's tapings. This time, Sullivan did not even show up at the building. Instead, he flew home to Colorado. Where it leaves his proposed WrestleMania meeting with Cena is anyone's guess. Sullivan was to be called up from NXT and given the monster Brock Lesnar type style push, which will have likely including a major win over Cena at WrestleMania. Plans were apparently in place to start an angle at the Royal Rumble, which might still be the case. But at this point, WWE may also decide that a Sullivan push is not worth the risk, and they could scrap it, and go back to the drawing boards. This is how I'm booking John Cena. Now, there's rumors going on, and I've heard about this. There's rumors going on between another Cena-Undertaker match at WrestleMania. You want to see that? Fuck no. Fuck no. If I'm booking John Cena, I am booking him against Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. If McIntyre does not win the Royal Rumble, and he does not become number 1 contender for the Universal Championship during WrestleMania season, I'm booking him against John Cena, with McIntyre beating John Cena. You want to push Drew McIntyre? You want to put him in the upper echelons? you have Drew McIntyre beat John Cena at WrestleMania. That'll be the beginning of the Drew McIntyre push. Simple. That is how I'm booking this whole scenario with John Cena. Let me guys know down below in the comment section what you guys think about that booking scenario. WWE announces a brand new tournament. The tournament is called Worlds Collide, and it will take place at the Royal Rumble Access event in Phoenix. Royal Rumble weekend. Exciting. This sounds good. Stars from NXT, NXT UK, and 205 Live will collide in a 2-day tournament, with the winner earning a championship match within their brand. WWE.com described the tournament format as it kicks off with a 15 Superstar Battle Royal on Saturday, January 26th at 8 a.m. session of Access. The order of elimination in the Battle Royal will then determine the first round matches for the 15 Superstar Single Elimination Tournament beginning later that session. The Battle Royal winner will receive a first round bye. The tournament will continue at Saturday's second session of Access, taking place from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. before concluding at the final Access session on Sunday, January 27th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. It will be filmed for a WWE Network special to be aired at a later date. The superstars entering this tournament are the following. From NXT, you got Adam Cole, Velveteen Dream, Dominic Dijakovic, Keith Lee, and Otis Dozovic. From NXT UK, you got Mark Andrews, Tyler Bate, Travis Banks, Jordan Devlin, and Zach Gibson. And from 205 Live, you got Cedric Alexander, Humberto Carlito, Tony Nese, Drew Gulak, and TJP. Wow. That is a good tournament. And the winner of this tournament earning a championship match within their brand, wow. I can see Adam Cole winning this, to be honest with you. I can see Adam Cole winning this. I can see Tyler Bate winning again. If I was to pick one winner in this whole tournament, I'm picking Adam Cole. I'm picking Adam Cole. I'm low-key really picking Adam Cole for this. Coming out of NXT. Coming out of NXT, I'll pick Adam Cole. From NXT UK, I will probably pick Tyler Bate. And from 205 Live, I'll probably pick Cedric Alexander. I probably will. Those are my 3 picks from each brand. That's a nice tournament, man. That's a really nice tournament. Finally, guys, to wrap up episode 1 of the Wrestling Fan Podcast, if you guys made it this far, guys, please hit that thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate the support if you guys hit that thumbs up. Smash that like button as hard as you possibly can. WWE launching a performance center in the United Kingdom. Love it. The fact that they're opening a performance center in the UK speaks volumes of how Triple H is really high on NXT UK. NXT UK superstars Trent Seven, Tyler Bate, and United Kingdom champion Pete Dunne appeared on the Good Morning Britain show and confirmed that WWE to set a launch a performance center in the United Kingdom. Now, here's the official press release coming from WWE. London, UK, and Stamford, Connecticut, January 11th, 2019. Today announced the opening of the UK Performance Center, the first world-class training facility outside of the United States, and a significant step in efforts to localize content around the world. With 17,000 square feet, 2 training rings, world-class strength and conditioning equipment, and versatile content creation infrastructure, the UK Performance Center will enable the WWE superstars to train athletes throughout a comprehensive program, including in-ring training, physical preparedness, and character development. That's about it. More than 30 of the best European talent signed to the NXT UK brand will train at the UK Performance Center and can see weekly on the NXT UK program that streams on the WWE Network every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. GMT, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. This is good. This is good for everybody on NXT UK. You see NXT having a performance center down in Orlando, Florida. Now that they have a performance center in the UK, like I said, man, it really speaks volumes on how high Triple H is when it comes to NXT UK. If you guys saw NXT UK take over Blackpool last night, a fantastic show. A really good show. I really did enjoy it, and I hope you guys did as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. That wraps up episode number 1 of the Wrestling Fan Podcast. If you guys enjoyed this podcast, episode 1, hit that thumbs up. Smash that like button as hard as you can. Be sure to comment down below what you guys thought of the podcast, of the news articles that I reported. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on bell for all notifications. Follow me on social media, Twitter, at Chris from Loring, Instagram, your boy Chris _ WFB, and Snapchat, Chris Most Hated. I will see you guys tomorrow for another shitty episode of Monday Night Raw. I will see you guys tomorrow for Monday Night Raw review right here on the YouTube channel. See you guys tomorrow.